of milk, half a cup of sugar. So I need 4 tablespoons. Oh, I need 4 tablespoons.
So Mom's just getting prepared here to make that sugar cream pie. She didn't know I was recording. We're going to make 2 pies. One of the pies sort of crumbled to smithereens, but that's what happens. So we have all the ingredients out. Not sure if we should share the actual recipe.
Oh, I don't care.
What was that?
There's a story behind it. That's why.
Well, here. Okay, yes. And what is the story?
The story is this. Back in the Depression, they didn't have very much for desserts, but my dad and his brothers and sisters were treated to a sugar cream pie that my grandmother would make for them, and it is my dad's favorite pie, and it brings back a lot of memories. He's visiting, and every time he visits, I make the pie. The story behind it is my mom wanted the recipe for the pie, and my grandmother would not give it to my mom. So through many trials of practicing to try to figure out what the recipe was, she finally figured out what the ingredients were for this pie. So now I'm going to make the pie.
So we got the, ignore Maddie's bath stuff in the background there, but we got all of the ingredients set up.
It's real easy. All you use is sugar.
I'm going this way because of the light from the window. Okay.
So it's really simple. All it is sugar, milk, and flour. And you mix it up.
And cinnamon.
What?
And cinnamon.
Well, that's a sprinkle on top.
And vanilla.
So anyway, the original, this is my recipe from my mom. And she says that you dump the sugar and flour in the bottom of a pastry, pie pastry, and then you mix it with your fingers. I'm not going to do that. I'm sure that it'll work fine if I mix it in the bowl. So,
you're not going to be authentic and mix it with your fingers?
No, my fingers are, no.
So you're saying you don't have clean hands?
I did wash my hands.
I'm just kidding the way you said that.
Okay. So I am going to double the recipe because my mom said half a cup of milk, half a cup of sugar. But for the pie, I use 1 cup of sugar. So 1 cup of sugar to 1 cup of milk. Okay. So it says 1 cup of milk. Now, envision putting this in the pie shell. If you want to go ahead and do that and mix it with your fingers, go for it. But I'm not doing it. So you would pour that in the pie shell. And then I'm going to use 4 tablespoons of flour. And then whisk it. Set it all in like that. Okay, and then oh, I did this wrong. It says gradually add the milk. I just dumped it in. Then I'm going to put in 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Brand new bottle. So, this is gold. This was what, $8.50 for this?
2 ounces.
Oh,
Well, a funny story is we didn't have flour, so I ran out this morning to get flour. Mom goes to make it when I get home. She goes, "Oh, do you have any vanilla?" I'm like, "No." So then I was busy with Maddie, so Ryan ran out and got the vanilla. So $8 later, we have 2 ounces of vanilla. But what we do for our 97-year-old grandpa / dad, right?
Right. I think I'm going to only make 1 pie at a time.
So Mom doubled the recipe.
So there's enough for 1 pie.
Because 1 recipe isn't enough for 1 pie shell.
Yeah. So I mixed it all up, and I'm going to pour it in the pie shell. And it would be mixed with your fingers, but no, I'm not going to do that. And then you sprinkle it with cinnamon.
Oh, you're so quick there.
Oh,
no. Yeah. Yeah, pop the lid open.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay.
It comes out fast, just so you know.
Okay. So just lightly sprinkle the cinnamon, whatever your little heart's desire. And then you pop it in the oven and let it cook. This is the tricky part.
At 350.
Yeah.
Do you want me to put it in for you?
No, I can do it. I'll do it carefully. Okay. Whoa. Oh, that heat from the oven feels so good. Okay. Pop it in.
Ignore the dirty oven.
And cook it. It says between 20 and 30 minutes. Well, this is the part that I have a hard time trying to figure out how long to cook it. Always cook it for the least amount of time, and then I can add later. So cook for 20 minutes, and it's going to puff up. And it says when it puffs up, and then it's done.
You know, I bet the time is dependent on the oven, so we should pencil in on another card how long it takes with this oven so we remember.
Okay.
But yeah, so then we'll show you the finished product when the timer goes off.
Yep.
All right, thanks.
Yep.
Again, that's sugar cream pie from the Depression, their dessert.
The 1920s or whatever. Well, my dad was born in 1922, so late 20s, early 30s, whenever the Depression was. So the pie has been cooking for 20 minutes, and it says cook between 20 and 30 minutes. So the 20-minute mark is up, and I'm going to check and see what it looks like. Oh, no, it needs to be cooked some more. It's not puffed. So I'm going to add another 10 minutes. Down is 30 minutes it's been cooking. Let's check to see if it's puffy.
Okay.
Oh, almost. It still needs to cook. The back end back there is not quite done. Not puffy enough. I'm going to do another 10 minutes. So it's going to make it 40 minutes. That's what I sort of remember from doing it before. I was thinking 40 minutes. Oh, no.
We would have had some burnt smelling stuff in there.
So 20 plus 10 plus 10 is 40 minutes. Well, I'm going to say it's done because it's been 40 minutes. And let's see. It's pretty puffy. Oh, and it's spilling all over. So yes, I'm going to say it's done. Looks yummy.
There you have it.
Yeah.
The finished product.
Yeah, I'm going to, since I have another pie shell, I'm going to pop another one in.
All right, and then we will show you it as we devour it later.
I'm going to shake this and see. It still seems pretty watery, but we'll see. It's got to be done. I got it set up.
You hope.
Yeah. We need to have the light on the matter here. Okay, so here's the pie. This is the sugar cream pie. Oh, look. It boiled over and it's stuck on. That's good. You need to put aluminum foil on your cookie sheet because it saves the cleaning.
I would have just done the big quarter.
Too much. Dad doesn't want a lot. Okay, here we go. Okay, stuck. The first piece is always the hardest to get out.
You should have done like used like that part as the first piece.
Okay. Oh, I don't know. It could be because it's skim milk too, not whole milk. So that's not supposed to be like that, but it's cooked on the top here. So that'll be good.
Yeah, the whole pie is supposed to look like
This.
the whole pie is supposed to look like this, and you're not supposed to have that creamy stuff in there. But that's okay. Why don't you cut a slice of the other one and check the other one?
I think the other one is worse. You might have to do it all over.
That's okay.
At least he gets a piece.
Yep.
Okay.
It's a tricky pie to make, folks. If you've never made it.
I think I needed to cook it 50 minutes, like almost an hour, I think.
I don't know if you heard that, but Mom said she thinks she needed to cook it 50 minutes or 60 minutes. It's a tricky pie, especially when you're going off a, excuse me, a recipe that...
Was a secret.
It's a tricky pie, especially when you're going off a recipe that was a secret. So you try your best, and it still tastes good, and that's what counts.
I turn the light on the subject here.
Thank you, darling.
It's Mom made it.
Oh, you made him a sugar pie.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mom made it. Mom made it.
oh, thanks. I've had this for ages. That's my mother's favorite thing in the Depression. Made a lot of sugar-free pie. Hey, this tastes like it too.
Good. Did you like it? We couldn't let you leave without having Mom make it.
Oh,